Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Siege. I had this game requested by Sam that I would play it, so I'll play a little bit of it and see how you guys like it. If it is popular, if you guys do enjoy it, then I will play it more often. We can get through the story maybe. We'll see what happens with that. So let's just go ahead and get into it then. Alright, so we got... Now, just to clarify, this is not a first look at the game. I have actually played this game before. However, it has been about... Gosh, I don't know. I think I was like... maybe 8 when I played the game. So, it's been a while. It's an old game. Wow. That's good enough. So this game came out, I believe, in 1999. And an interesting thing about the franchise, you may have noticed in that main menu, there was a disclaimer about the Square Enix logo. However, Square Enix had nothing to do with this game. The only thing that Square Enix has to do with this game is they made the third game. I'll go ahead and play it on normal. The first game was made by Microsoft and Gas Powered Games. The second game was made by 2K and I don't know, maybe Microsoft still, I'm not sure. And then the third game was Obsidian and Square Enix.
The once magnificent empire of stars had crumbled into oblivion.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop my volume a little bit.
By its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient and merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldiers and most trusted, withdrew far west to a land called Ebb, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and the rich valleys of their new home, they founded the Kingdom of Ebb, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for 300 years. But there was a price. Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries cast to save them. And none could foretell that one humble farmer would stand between a vengeance from the past and the survival of the kingdom.
Now, I had forgotten about a lot of what he just said. In fact, I probably never even paid attention enough to know.
The Krug are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for Old North. Go to Stonebridge. Find Georg. If the Krug have elsewhere friends, your bravery will be needed by the king. Go now.
Now, for this game being made in the 90s, the graphics aren't actually that bad. I mean, if this game were made today, yes, they would be considered bad. Is there anything back here? Disable tips. I don't need your tips. I'm a pro at this game. Ooh, a hoe. Nerd. I've never actually gone back this way and explored. A dull pitchfork. Wow! There's all kinds of crap back here. Jeez. What do we got here? We got a rake and a shovel. This is all gonna suck, isn't it? It's gonna be like the worst weapons ever. Oh man, I haven't heard that music in so long. This is just all a blast from the past. So it's oh man, it's all just so good. Let's get in here. I think I'm gonna do a melee based hero. Jeez. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and then how do I check my inventory? There. Oh, there it is. So, damage 1, 2 to 4, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 4. Melee attacks. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Alright. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't really remember a whole lot of the story of this game. I did catch some references to it in the third game, and this whole intro connects it to the third game, which I didn't even know. So that's really cool, especially the fact that it's been owned by 3 different companies now, yet it is still being held together as one series. They're not going, oh, we need to just forget that this part ever happened. They're actually keeping it as one solid series and making the story all connect and everything. So essentially, the Krug, I think, they were kind of like a labor force, slaves, possibly, I don't know. If I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure. But they betrayed me. They betrayed our whole village. That was the autosave there. Gosh, that used to take forever back when I used to play this game. Oh, man. So, as you can see, I mean, for this being built in the 90s, it's absolutely, they did a good job. And that's why it was such a popular game. You know, it wasn't a cheap, you know, rip-off of Diablo. It was, you know, it was in the same league as Diablo, and it was, let's see, it was a pretty popular game, so. Let's go ahead. In the third game, there's actually a guy that's pretending to be a Krug for some reason. I don't even remember, but oh, the memories are all just rushing back. It's good. Blunt dagger 2-5, 2-6 on that. Just to automatically equip the armor. So this fire shot. Okay. As I said, I want to be a melee. Oh man, there's so many of them. I mean, there's just so much feels right now. There's nothing that really marks where I'm supposed to go, though. I don't. Oh no! There we go. Oh, that's right. You have to, when you take a health potion, there's a little pause so you can actually drink the potion. Oh my gosh. There is so much just nonsense going on right now. There's so many of them. Alright. Let's go ahead. Kill that one. Yeah, we got one. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this one. Just a couple more hits. Okay, there we go. He dropped a blunt dagger. Right now I'm going to pick everything up. We'll probably end up dropping stuff later on. If I remember correctly, I need to put that spell into a spell book if I want to use it. So I'm missing a lot. Yeah. Ooh, stuff. What's a hotkey for that? I should probably. It does not say. Okay, well that's helpful. Got that glitchy texture there, leaving something blue on the ground. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Drum. I don't know if there's really anything hidden at this point, or if I need to just continue forward. There's a Krug over there. That, but we want this equipped. We want, let's see, is this better? Defense 3, which one looks cooler? Yeah, it's more for a mage, so we're not worried of that. Put zap in our active spells as well. 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 2 to 4. Okay. You know, I'm gonna be an archer. There we go. I changed my mind. So I want to be an archer, and the reason for that is I just remembered at the end of one of the dungeons, like the first dungeon, there's a really good bow. I was never able to use it because I was always a mage is what I was. Oh man, I haven't heard these sound effects in so long. It just brings it all back to you. Like, it doesn't sound like the second biggest gate to the memory or something like that. Right behind smell, I think. Oh, get away. Wait, doesn't this do more? Oh no, there's 2 different bows, that's why. I want that one equipped. Not the peasant short bow, but the regular short bow is what we wanted. There we go. Let's take a health potion. Actually, let me check something. Oh, okay. So I wasn't 100% sure, but I just checked, and it is true. In this game, they had a system where basically you didn't have to use up a whole health potion. So, unlike most games where as soon as you try to use a health potion, it just uses up the whole thing. In this one, it actually only uses enough to heal you to max, and so you can use the same health potion multiple times, but it'll have less and less in it every time. So we got some gold. Oh! I was gonna explore that house. Potion here. So I'll do a fairly long play here. I don't know if it'll be one video or maybe I'll cut it up into a couple. I haven't decided yet. Street the Crypts. Probably about all that's in here. Alright. Keep seeing these chickens, and it just reminds me of later in the game. There's an Easter egg. I don't know if you can still do it because it requires multiplayer. Where essentially you go through this throughout the game. There's these different artifacts, and if you collect them all and then put them on this fountain, it opens up this crypt. Or I suppose I should call them dungeons, considering this game's called Dungeon Siege. Anyway, it opens up this area, and you go through there, and you're just fighting all these giant chickens. Each of the chickens is named after one of the designers or creators or something. And at the end of it, you fight just this guy. He just punches you. That's all he does. And then he drops the chicken gun, which is exactly what it sounds. It's a gun that shoots out chickens instead of bullets, and it's fantastic. It's basically the most overpowered gun in the game, or weapon in the game. There's only 2 guns in the game. There are guns. There's this little goblin civilization in a tree that has guns. Ooh, this must be a special one. I don't know. It's a purple bean. Mom's dead. I don't know. Awesome! The hotkey's the same as in the second one. Yeah, whatever. That's just some lore. I'm not gonna read all that because it'll take forever and it's not really worth it. If I am correct, it's just an explanation that later down the road there's a crypt. And this crypt is actually also in the third one. It's called Pilgrim Passage, I think. I think it's the same place. Because the bridge gets blown up here in a little bit. Which, by the way, there was actually a movie made after the first Dungeon Siege here that Hero's Crypt is actually in it, kind of, because the bridge gets blown up in the movie. I saw the movie a while ago. I don't even know if I watched the whole thing. It was not really relevant to the games. It's kind of disappointing, but there was a movie. That's something at least. Let's see here. Yeah,
I should have guessed you'd be cleaving your way to Stonebridge to find out what's got the Krug all stirred up. If you could spare a few minutes to help an old neighbour. When I realised the Krug were actually attacking us, I tried to get to the safety of my cellar, but they had a little welcome party waiting for me. If you need any supplies for the long trek to Stonebridge, and wouldn't mind clearing out the remaining Krug downstairs, you can help yourself to whatever you need from my stalls.
Alright, so we just got, it's a little side quest here. I think it's a side quest anyway. It's probably a side quest. So all we have to do, go out here, into this little cellar here, go into there, come on, down there. Probably want that. Can I drop? Do I need this book? I think I need this book. Put our chuck there. Pick up that Crypt staff. Alright. It is a little ways before I will actually... Oh, crap. Reach it to a town. I need to go back up. Oh dear, I brought them with me. If I'm not mistaken, I just made this harder than it needed to be. Alright. Look at that. All the things. I have a short bow already. Anyway, what I was saying. Oh man. I just wanted to pick up the stupid potion. Push a lever. Oh. Guess whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, it'll be a while before we get to a town. I believe the first store is in Stonebridge. So I cleared this place out, and yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this game right now. Haven't played it in a while, so I'm pretty excited. This guy said he had stuff. Where's his stuff? What? There was nothing down here. What a bunch of junk. I just did all this work for this old guy, and now there's... Oh, there's a door. That would... Hat. Ooh, leech life. That's a good spell. I'll go ahead and let you guys decide in the comments if I should play this with a party or try and solo this game. It is meant to be played with a party, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying to complete it by myself. It might not go nearly as well as it could, but that's alright. Live and you'll learn, so I'll let you guys... Really? Really? Alrighty. There we go. Alright guys, and I don't want that selected. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here after completing that little side quest there. So, let me know in the comments whether I should play it with a party or just do it by myself and see how that goes. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.